Without taking much time to try to introduce this, I already have a video about this exact event or this day on one of my DG happenings video, but I think that this is very important to point out because this is a lot more prevalent than just this one occasion. A girl that is very superficial on the outside, she's super pretty, she's got a big bust, and she's really dark tanned, orange tan, like tanning bed spray oils kind of thing. And she comes in, she's pushing around her little 3 or 4-year-old daughter and talking really, really loud. You know how people will do that? They'll walk around in public just talking really loud as if there's nobody else there. Apparently, they must have another brother because she kept saying stuff like, but he doesn't like that. He doesn't want that. He doesn't like those. The little girl would say that. And there was one time they were near the chip section, and the little girl goes, he doesn't like sour cream and onion. And the mom goes, listen, quit talking shit on your brother when he's not here to stand up for himself. And I'm thinking to myself, she's a little 3-year-old girl. She's saying that her brother doesn't like this flavor. And she didn't say it in some negative, mean way. She's like, he doesn't like those. And her mom got so concerned about that she said, don't talk shit on your brother. He's not here to back himself up or defend himself. Come on, it's a little girl talking about a flavor of chips her brother doesn't like. Give me a break. Now, on top of that, they go around a little bit more, and the girl says, because you can hear this, I'm not trying to eavesdrop, they're talking really loud. And the little girl says, Mommy, I'm hungry. And she goes, excuse the language, she goes, how the fuck are you hungry when you ate all that fucking candy this morning? And it's 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30 maybe. Why is your daughter eating candy for breakfast? And she's hungry because you didn't give her anything with nutrition in it, dummy. Now, I'm not trying to be rude to the mom. I'm not trying to be rude in general. But give me a fucking break. We've got to grow up and be real parents. Instead of looking at our kids as some kind of horrible thing that we don't want, instead of seeing them as a blessing, a lot of people see them as a bother. And it really gets under my skin because I've wanted nothing but to be a part of my children's lives. And because of the fucked up system we have, I haven't been able to be in their life because I've had to work 2 or 3 jobs to pay child support to 2 moms who raised them horribly. And I'm not just going to sit back and say nothing. Other people would say, well, it's none of your business how other people raise their kids. Well, guess what? Those kids don't have anyone to stand up for them. If they're going to act like that in public, what do you think they're going to do outside behind closed doors? And who's there to stick up for the kids then when the parents treat them like shit in public? No one. These kids need someone to stand up for them. Need to say, hey, these adults, quote unquote adults, need to get their heads out of their asses and start being mature. And if they're going to have kids, they need to learn how to be parents. I understand there's a lot of stress in the world. I understand there's a lot of shit going on. But come on. If you're going to bring life into the world, cherish it. Treat it well. Don't give it a bunch of shit and then get mad at it because you're a bad parent. This is the kind of stuff that I have to talk about because I don't see enough people talking about what matters. They're talking about politics and space and blah, blah, blah. What about the living people on this earth? What about the living things? What about the environment? That is what gives us the chance to be here. We've got to take care of that. We've got to fix the problems that we have broken within ourselves. And I can do that because I have fixed them within myself. Yes, I'm angry because I see a little girl who's going to grow up to have all kinds of shit and stress in her life because her own mother wasn't there for her. She treated her like a bother instead of a blessing. And that is just heartbreaking. If you don't agree, or if you do agree, please comment. We need people to come together because the children need us. The planet needs us. But first of all, we've got to start with ourselves and fix the issues. Let me know what you think.